Hello everybody and welcome to
Playing every game on the PC Game Pass. Sort of?
Yep, you heard that right. Playing every single game on the PC Game Pass. Sort of. If you do want to skip this little intro bit of me explaining what's going on here, there will be timestamps in the video in the time, but yeah, you know what I mean. If not, this is how it's going to work. Every episode, we are going to play a different game that is on the PC Game Pass, some of which I am going to be ruling out. This will include games such as Battlefield, which have got multiple versions, and I don't really see too much point in playing every single one of them. So I'm just going to pick one and we'll play that one because I don't know, it doesn't seem worth it downloading all of them. The other games I'm going to be ruling out are the games that are roughly around 100 gigs, that kind of size of game. I only record for about an hour or so to get these videos, so it doesn't feel worth it unless it's a game I really want to actually try. Other than that, we are trying to go through everything we can in this series. So today, we're starting with a small game, and it is called A Short Hike. Enjoy! So, this game starts off with a short little cutscene, introducing you into the game, and then asking you if I am awake. Now, I'll be honest, if I was in the Void car, I'm gonna take a little guess that I probably wouldn't be awake. Now, we walk out of our lovely little shack, and the first thing I notice is I'm a penguin. Yeah, that caught me by surprise a little bit. Hey, how's it going? I haven't seen you all day. I mean, you could have come and seen me. I've only just got up. Bloody hell. You been busy? Kinda? I'm sorry, we don't call it the Jack Shack for no reason, you know. I was in there getting my loot on, and now literally, like, minutes into the game, we find the best and most overpowered weapon in the game. That's right, we find a stick. And now with said stick, I will go on to perform acts such as trying to get into people's houses. Let me in, 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 let me in. Committing acts of violence on the public. Trying to destroy a child's sandcastle. Committing acts of violence on the people who are trying to be helpful to me. Anyway, that is more than enough abusing the public for one day. Let's actually get on with what we're supposed to be doing, and that is finding a golden feather.
2 seconds later.
I finally find my way to the visitor centre, which is where I need to obtain my first golden feather, and they tell me it will be 40 coins, and I have I have 39. Great. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I find myself another coin, I go back to purchase the golden feather, and we have obtained it. Now this item allows you to double jump in midair, it allows you to climb, and you can also glide and stuff. It honestly is actually very, very satisfying. I really like this. And back to the guy who's trying to help me out, trying to teach me how I can climb, and his obnoxious little child who berates absolutely everything I do. You see, it's people like this that make me get the stick involved. On my travels, I ended up bumping into this small spade, which, if you remember earlier when I was trying to destroy a child's sandcastle, he actually wanted in return for a big shovel. And of course, as an act of gratitude for giving me the big shovel, I of course try and destroy his sandcastle with it. Moving further up the mountain now, and we bump into this rather strange rabbit character who has apparently lost their red headband. I mean, yeah, I'm sure I'll keep an eye out for it, don't you worry. And with absolutely no intention of finding this rabbit's headband, literally round the corner I bump into some guy who's behind a tree, not sure what he is, but we just happen to steal his sweaty headband, so I guess that works. We take the weird stranger's sweaty headband and we return it to the rabbit, who in return gives us some running shoes. Just what I've always wanted. Moving on now, and I find this weird little green guy sunbathing, but I do have my sneaking suspicions that he is some sort of robot, as of course, when I tried to abuse him, he made a weird clonking noise. On my travels, I come across this little band of 4 jogging mums. Now I've got to say, I was pleased with this, because my god, in those sweatpants, oh, the crocodile from behind, mwah. Climbing even further up the mountain now, and I come across this little trail of pennies, which I'm almost certain is a trap set by Rolf Harris. Not 100%, but I'm about 95%. Now we come across a rather big cliff face, and this sign tells me I need 7 golden feathers. I have 2. This Chad, who's standing right beside, is selling them, I'm going to be honest, probably illegally, for 100 coins each. Now, we do not have the
facilities for that, big man.
Looks like we're on a golden feather hunt. What a con man he is. 100 coins for a golden feather. He must be out of his mind. Instead of 100 coins on a golden feather, you can maybe subscribe to my Patreon. For just £2 a month, you can support me and all of this crap, which will just help me carry on making these sorts of videos and actually being able to stay subscribed to the Game Pass so I can have it long enough to actually get through all of the games. Okay, I'll let you get back to the video. But just before I start said golden feather hunt, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't a way up around the side, and I found this slightly smaller ledge which I was determined I could get up. Now I was here for a little while, determination coursing through my veins, and it turned out I just wasted a whole lot of time because no, it was not possible. My 3rd golden feather I found after I found a water bucket, which allows me to pour water on these little guys, and it pops up a nice big flower which you can jump on, and we found a golden feather just right up on the side of a rock, which, you know, usual place you'll find a golden feather. Once I'd found that 3rd golden feather, my thoughts went straight to that fucking ledge that I couldn't get up onto earlier. So I went straight back there, and it's literally just a ledge. Great. Great. Wonderful. The 4th golden feather we found in a chest on top of this big lookout. The 5th golden feather I ended up actually purchasing back from the visitor centre, but unfortunately she only had 1, as that little thug who was standing up by the cliff bought the others. So I'm going to try and find 1 more, and then I think we'll just give in to his scam and buy it. And it was not too long after I did actually find the 6th, just on a random rock here on the cliffside. Fine, great, I wasn't complaining. Now we can head back to Scammer 5000 and buy the 7th golden feather. We purchased the 7th golden feather, making this guy rich, and to my beautiful delight, the obnoxious little brat was stuck up on the cliff. That's what you get for berating my climbing ability. If it gave me the choice, that stick is coming straight out of the back pocket and he is falling to his doom after I smack him over the head with it. Carrying on up the mountain then, and we find this polar bear who introduces us to a little bit of a new mechanic now in the game. It's obviously getting a bit colder as we get closer to the peak of the mountain, so as I'm using up my golden feathers, they now freeze and don't come back until I get to some heat, which definitely isn't going to get irritating at all. Now this section of the game did get a little bit repetitive and at times quite frustrating. I'd find myself getting higher up and then having to jump down because I needed some water from a pool of water that I could only get from below me, so I could just work my way back up again. It definitely felt like I was getting close to the end of the game. I finally got back up to the top and made this lovely jump, and I forgot I was carrying a bucket of water, and you can't climb when you're carrying a bucket of fucking water. Oh, I'm not angry, I'm just furious. And there we are, we reached the top of the mountain. What a beautiful view, and of course we get our phone reception back, which means we can hear from our big booty penguin mother, who tells me she's going through surgery. Okay, Mum. Right. Thanks. She didn't actually say what surgery she was getting, but if her behaviour over the last couple of years has told me anything, I should imagine it's that boob job she's been after. And that is where we are going to be leaving a short hike. It was a really nice little game. I believe it was also only made by 2 people. I believe that's not 100%. Either way, the dev team on this was very, very small. It's a really nice little game. It obviously has its irritating points, but hey, don't we all? But yeah, if you haven't already, I would recommend trying this out if you have the PC Game Pass and you do like that kind of relaxing adventure exploration sort of game. I would highly recommend this, as I'm sure there is plenty of things in this game that I didn't come across during this this time playing it. So that will be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. And if you are new around here and do want to keep up to date with the content, please remember to subscribe. That would be wonderful. And also, if you did enjoy the video, remember to leave a like. That would help me out a great ton. So, thank you very much for watching. I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.